Good morning. Today is my final week at my branch of my church. I have grown up there, been there my whole life, tried to go there every single Sunday, and for the last 7 years, due to plenty of reasons, I just haven't really seen myself being there for my whole life. Obviously, I grew up going there because of my parents, and then once I sort of had that mind of my own, I thought about what church I'd actually like to attend as an individual. And so it's taken a while because I always wanted to find the right time, and I sort of on and off wanted to move. But I feel like post-COVID, I just in general felt a lack of motivation. I definitely don't blame anyone or anything, but I feel that it was getting to be detrimental to my faith in terms of not wanting to go to church, and then in my own personal life feeling like I was too busy to do devotionals. And just in general, I really want to rework my relationship with God, because the way that I like to describe it to people is it was so much easier for me pre-adulthood because I hadn't really been through anything hard, whereas now I'm on the other side of going through hard times. And the question for me is, how do I remain strong in my relationship with God and for me as a person, as a Christian, even after or during hard times? So that's the question that I'm slowly starting to answer for myself, and I feel like I'm slowly getting back up on my feet. And I know that one of those steps is to move churches and to sort of have my own community that isn't part of me, just like growing up in a church. Knowing that the past few months have been my past few weeks obviously makes you a little bit bittersweet. I've known so many of both the adults and young adults and even the little kids for like years now. So it's always that kind of thing where you're just leaving something that you feel like you know really well and you've been a part of for a very long time. But I always knew that I had to take this next step because I realized quite early on that it wouldn't be my church forever. My branch is the original branch, so we have over the years made many more all around Sydney. Some of the original people left, a lot of them moved branches. Then next week is what we do every year as a combined service, which means that all the branches come together for an annual church service. And so that will be at a school hall because it needs to fit everyone. I'm going to vlog this to capture my last memories being here. Obviously, I can always visit whenever I want in the future, but it will no longer be my church. I just parked. It's absolutely pouring today. Such a bad day to be like farewelling people, but anyway, it's raining so much. Oh my gosh, I don't want to get out. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. Say hi to my vlog.
Oh, I was posing for a photo.
I just finished up my final Concord service and Phoebe got me flowers. So sweet of her. She's literally probably the person I'm going to see the most after leaving anyway. Said bye to Matt. Didn't really want to make a huge deal out of it. So now I'm going to be going to lunch with Barney. Wear caps, but I wanted to put it to use. This is from my friend who has a little homemade store. You can find her on Instagram. I will link it below. It's called Choose My Designs. She actually has the same surname as me. And then this is a windbreaker I actually got from Glebe Markets for something like 15 bucks years ago, and it's originally Columbia as a brand. I did not unzip my jacket all day because it is genuinely freezing. I thought at first that yesterday's cold was just Canberra, but turns out it's Sydney too. Apparently it's going to be our coldest May for years. This is my top, which is from Supre. It's long sleeve mesh, and then I'm wearing my thickest black pants. That was my final week at my church branch. I'm going to be tuning in again in a week's time, combine all the clips together for Converge. It's a week later and we're on the way to Converge. There are 7 Cornerstone branches, so this is the annual service where they're all together.
The best is like looking at the rear mirror. It is profound.
Finished my last week at church.
Last week at church?
Sorry.
You're never going back to church again.
Sorry, I finished my last week at Cornerstone. I also just want to do a fit check. This is my makeup look. I haven't explained on this channel yet, but I actually decided to do casual makeup now. For so many videos and so many years in general, I've just been talking about how I only do my makeup when I need to for photos. And now I've decided to wear makeup even when I'm wearing glasses. So I don't really wear contacts anymore unless it is for the special occasion. And then I have my hair in little plaits. I don't even know how to properly do plaits, but this is a coat from my mum. This is actually a dress from Singapore, from Pull & Bear, which is one of my favorite stores, and it isn't in Australia, which is really sad. And this skirt is actually denim from my mum back in the 90s, and now it's trending. So she loves that her clothes are all trending now. This is what it looks like from further away. So it's my coat, and then this is the Pull & Bear dress. And then this is the skirt with it. I can't believe that that was the end of my 22 years at Cornerstone, my childhood church. I'm so grateful for all the memories that I've had there, and obviously all the learning I did of the Bible too. And it was the place that helped me grow my love for God. So I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to be a part of Cornerstone. And although now it's time to move on to another church, I just want to cue some memories. I have many childhood memories there as well. Just really glad that I got to be part of the Cornerstone family. There were genuinely so many people I know from elsewhere who are now part of different Cornerstone branches. I wish everyone at Cornerstone the best. Thanks for watching my vlog on my final fortnight of being at my church.
And open wide our heavenly home on high, closer but to misery, and calm, and open wide our heavenly home, the way that leads on high, closer but to